over 500 newly trained Metro Police officers to step up its crime-fighting efforts and bylaw enforcement. That's the news. We now cross over to Peter Maritzburg.
Making news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM. Telephone lines at the Mountain Rise Police Station in Pietermaritzburg are down. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. I'm Sabiha Ismail. Telephone lines at the Mountain Rise Police Station in Pietermaritzburg are down, but the station has provided alternate numbers the public can use. Warrant Officer Panchal Singh, spokesperson for the station, said that the lines were off due to an electricity outage. The Community Service Center can be contacted on 079 500 1522 in the meantime. And finally, South Africa's growing rat problem, driven by illegal dumping and poor waste management, has led to a surge in pesticide use among vendors and spaza shop owners trying to combat infestations. In some cases, this has resulted in the improper use of pesticides, leading to a spate of poisonings and the recent deaths of dozens of people, including children. In Pietermaritzburg, illegal dumping is rampant, creating ideal breeding grounds for rats and other pests. Secretary and Public Relations Officer for the Northern Areas Ratepayers and Residents Association, Brunetta Reddy, said the problem stems from both municipal shortcomings and community negligence. Mzinduzi spokesperson Ngobeko said the prevalence of illegal dumping in the city is because of inadequate waste disposal awareness and the actions of non-compliant residents and businesses. Please do take note of the following. Telephone lines at the Mountain Rise Police Station in Pietermaritzburg are down, but the station has provided that the Community Service Center can be contacted on 079 500 1522 in the meantime. Taking a look at temperatures, we are currently experiencing a high of 27 degrees Celsius. That's it from PMB on 105.6 FM. For Al Ansar News, this is Sabiha Ismail.
Audio stream across the world on radioalansar.co.za.
Looking for the perfect Umrah experience? Look no further. One Stop Travel and Tours brings you exclusive Umrah group packages with Qatar Airways departing from Johannesburg. Enjoy a seamless journey with flights, accommodations in Makkah and Medina, and visas all included. Experience spiritual peace with Ziyarat Tours guided in English. Departure dates start from December 25th, returning by January 14th. For a stress-free, soul-enriching Umrah journey, call One Stop Travel today at 031-271-2800. One Stop Travel and Tours. Your pilgrimage, our priority.
Join Huda SA as we raise funds to complete phase 2 of the finishes of the Ilovo Masjid construction. We humbly request your generous Sadaqah Ejariya and Lillah donations. Your contribution helps build a masjid and earn everlasting rewards. For more information, contact Huda SA on 031 271 3049 or visit www.huda-int.org. Act now and earn your share of sawab. Donate today. Huda SA, building communities, strengthening faith.
When you give water, you're reaching out to drought-affected areas, bringing them to life. Fresh water to drink, to clean, and to grow. That's the power of water. Donate now to Islamic Relief.
The Skechers deal of a lifetime is now on. Over 4,000 pairs just landed at Brasilia DSO. From slip-ons to lace-ups and even those sporty ones you wear for your daily 10,000 steps. Skechers Comfort Technologies from Go Walk, Ultra Flex, and Goga Mat. Find your perfect pair at Designer Shoe Outlet in Westwood Mall and Brickfield Road, or Brasilia at Gateway and Midlands Mall. Hurry. At these prices, they're going faster than biryani at a wedding buffet. The Skechers deal of a lifetime. Now on at Brasilia DSO.
Looking for the perfect Umrah experience? Look no further. One Stop Travel and Tours brings you exclusive Umrah group packages with Qatar Airways departing from Johannesburg. Enjoy a seamless journey with flights, accommodations in Makkah and Medina, and visas all included. Experience spiritual peace with Ziyarat Tours guided in English. Departure dates start from December 25th, returning by January 14th. For a stress-free, soul-enriching Umrah journey, call One Stop Travel today at 031-271-2800. One Stop Travel and Tours. Your pilgrimage, our priority.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
Salma Ghazi on Radio Al Ansar.
When dust descends on a crimson sky, when truth reveals a million lies, from the ashes there will rise a phoenix once was Palestine.
Take their lives, take their homes, steal their land, break their bones, kill those babies, silent screams. No more children, broken dreams. No more mothers, no more fathers. Where's our Palestinian brothers? Just go on, the rage and ravage. It's just your collateral damage. Never bad, just part of your plan. Selling your soul. The world's gone cold when dusk descends on a crimson sky. When truth reveals a million lies, from the ashes there will rise a phoenix once was Palestine. Occupied and demonized, human freedom you deny. Then our people you decide, starve and torture, watch with pride. Taking over colony.
And it's just a few minutes after 4 o'clock. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Salma Ghazi Wahab, sitting in for Zahir Basa this week. And it's a very special edition of the Social Network. Well, it's a very special week of the Social Network. This entire week, we're going to be highlighting different food vendors after 4 o'clock, some of which are new, some are established brands and businesses that are going to be a part of Souk 2024-2025. One of them, whenever we see them, and when they were at the Diamond Walk, I can most recall, is it's the easiest thing to buy because you don't have to wait so long, and you just feel for a nibble, or you want to give something to your kids. It's something that I've bought at many occasions, and it kind of became a trend afterwards. When this particular brand started, you noticed all of a sudden a number of others started doing it as well. But these are the originals, the OGs that established themselves this year, 2024, and they're called The Berry Chef. Yes, and the name gives it away. Of course, everything to do with strawberries dunked in chocolate. You don't get better than that. And while the concept does seem something that anybody and everybody can do, it's just the convenience of it all, to have something as simple and delicate as just fresh strawberries dunked in good old chocolate. Let's welcome Amar to the studio. Amar, assalamu alaikum, and thank you for joining us.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We're also live on Facebook as well. If you want to see behind the scenes, you want to meet Amar, and also just watch me eat strawberries and chocolate. Firstly, thank you so much for actually making the time to join us in studio today. We're so excited to get to know the brands behind the food vendors at Souk. We work Souk, we work Diamond Walk, we do the events and the pop-ups, but there's people, there's visions, there's hopes, aspirations behind all of these businesses. And I think that is so important. And that's why we're doing this. We want to engage with you, engage with the businesses further. So it's something that you obviously take a lot of pride in. And I mentioned this previously, is when you see things like this, your branding, I notice your cap, even it has the Berry Chef on it. And you're such a young business, only just 4 months old. Yeah. But tell us about the beginning. How did it start? Did it start in a bedroom? Did you see an idea online? Who did you start it with? Share the story of the birth of the Berry Chef.
So I had humble beginnings. Alhamdulillah, I've worked for Al Ansar as a part-time person at Fairs for the past 3 years.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. And I always just wanted to open up my own dessert. I wanted to be a vendor at Souk. I just liked it. And I kept on brainstorming. I was thinking about ideas. And then one day I just happened to scroll on Instagram, and I saw a video of viral London chocolate, strawberries and chocolate.
Okay.
So I was like, let's plan something. Why not give it a go? And alhamdulillah, this is where we are today.
Wow. So it just goes, if you're inspired by something, then did you speak to anyone and say, look, this is what I want to do? How did you actually get to doing your first pop-up?
So I actually spoke to my mom and one of my close friends. So I spoke to them about it, and they were like, okay, go for it. I was actually looking for something to do in life also, because as it is, I'm doing full-time hifz at the moment.
MashaAllah.
And alhamdulillah, I'll be finishing soon also. So I was actually looking forward to like a part-time thing that I have for
to
next
keep you
year,
occupied
to keep
while
me
you're doing.
occupied, yeah.
Of course, that's wonderful, and I'm glad you mentioned that as well, because that's something important. And we spoke about this earlier when we were talking finances on our financial segment, and we mentioned exactly what you're proving now is more and more we're seeing younger people that are starting to come up with these business ideas. And that's incredible that you're taking that initiative. You're not waiting by letting days go by. It's something simple and small.
Yeah.
And so what were some of the things that you knew you needed? You obviously needed cups. That
Yeah.
was some of the things you knew. I need a good cup because you can't be serving in those horrible paper bowl things that people give us things nowadays.
100%.
So what were some of the essential things that you knew you had to do first?
So I knew I had to get a good Instagram account. I needed good crowd. I had to make it look appealing.
Right.
Yeah. So it was most about that.
Good chocolate.
Good chocolate. I use Cadbury chocolate. In fact, I don't use any other chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
And the
quality.
strawberries.
And the strawberries.
The best strawberries.
The best strawberries.
And not small ones. They're fairly good
And
sized
the
strawberries.
brownies are by my mom. So
Does this, your
this
mom
is-
makes the
yeah,
brownies?
so this is called the brownie cup. So
Okay.
the brownie cup is strawberries and brownies drenched in chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. If you're on a diet, block your ears right now. But pop-ups are a very big thing in Durban.
Yeah.
While I'm so busy chewing my strawberry here. But tell us about your experience at Al Ansar events in particular. Which events did you do and what was the response like?
Alhamdulillah, my first event was Diamond Walk and it was an amazing event. I really loved it. Like it was impeccable. Like you cannot go out. Like everyone that was in Durban was at Diamond Walk, I assume. It
For
was
sure.
packed.
And what was the response like to your products? Were you all amazed? Did you expect it?
Alhamdulillah, I got a lot of exposure after it. And like, a lot of people found out about my business. I saw like the following list went up and it actually became like a trend. Like someone actually told me like, and they reposted on the story and it's like, the trend is real and it's worth the while. So it made me really happy inside.
Did you guys have a cart? Did you guys have your own cart, if I can remember
Yeah,
correctly?
we do.
That you did? I like that. Did you hire it or is that yours
No,
now?
that's my cart. Yeah.
Wonderful. So now at every event, will we see that cart at Souk as well?
Yes, you'll see that cart at Souk also.
Awesome. Fantastic. I love that. It's all part of the presentation, or like you mentioned, it has to have the right look,
Yeah.
the right appeal. What was some feedback that you got from friends? Did you get them to give you some feedback, or family that gave you ideas or suggestions?
Alhamdulillah, I've got quite a lot of good reviews also, but some people also they want different. So
Okay.
like my cousins were telling me you should make up like a gym product or like a gymmer special. So I was
How
actually
would we do that?
brainstorming. So basically I was thinking about making like these mini cakes with like a mass gainer and like putting strawberries and chocolate with
With
it.
a what?
With a mass gainer.
What's a masking?
So basically like a whey protein powder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm not the one that
Yeah.
gyms here, but okay.
So that was actually like, it's maybe inshallah if Souk, if I have enough time before Souk, I'm going to be launching that at Souk. It's
We
gonna
should
be
have
called the
kept
Gymmer
Keegan here
Special.
for this.
Yeah.
So what did you say would go into the gymmers one?
So it's going to be, so basically replace the brownie. It's going to be like a whey protein cake.
Cake.
Yeah.
Clever. Okay. That's cool. I'll stick to my brownies. Thank you very much. But that's fantastic. I love that. I'm still waiting. Oh, there's the brownie underneath. Oh, drenched in all that chocolate. My mother's not watching or listening, I hope. But I'm going to enjoy this. Let's go through the menu. What actually do you offer now when people are
So
typically coming to
basically-
your stand?
So we first have the classic cup. So the classic cup is basically just strawberries and chocolate, drenched in chocolate. Then we have the signature berry cup. So the signature berry cup is chocolate, strawberries, and brownies. And then we have, for now, our frozen yogurt that we just launched.
Yes. Now tell me about that. Why frozen yogurt?
So I was actually starting to get stressed because I was only selling one product at a pop-up and everything.
And
I
that
was
was stressing you.
Yeah, it was stressing me out. So I was looking out of the box. I was thinking out of the box,
Mhm.
brainstorming like what's not happening, what do people want? And it's summer. So I was like, let's do ice cream. But no, everyone does ice cream.
Okay.
So I started thinking out of the box and I remembered Walker Beer and I'm like, let's do frozen yogurt.
Mhm.
Let's bring it back. So alhamdulillah, yeah, it's going quite well for now.
And will
Okay.
we have like a number of different
A
flavors?
number of different flavors, yeah.
And this is what you're trying out at home? You're doing it yourself?
Yeah, doing it myself.
Oh, that's
Shukr.
incredible. Wow, mashallah. What a wonderful innovation. If you have any flavors or suggestions that you think the Berry Chef could actually try out for themselves, you're welcome to pop in a suggestion, 0609041056. You can just pop that on WhatsApp. And then the strawberries and chocolate are getting to me here. But yeah, that's definitely a wonderful idea. And I'm trying to spoon in right now. That's your brownie with the chocolate. How does your mom feel about her brownies? What do people have to say about her brownies?
I mean, everyone really likes it, but like everyone has their own recipes in brownies. That's how they like it. Like some people like it hard, some people like it gooey.
No, this is
It
perfect.
depends.
This is sticky, gooey, and everything. And I love the fact that it's mixed with that chocolate.
Yeah.
And I think that's so good. I remember with most of the radio team, even when it was at the Diamond Walk and other events, it was the easiest thing because you were right there by the studio for people to just pop in by you and just grab one of these tubs. So I think that's amazing. And people will really look forward to stocking something like this, or not stocking, to actually buying something like this. And I think it's easy to carry around and walk around like that. What are your other plans for 2025? You would say what's on the calendar for 2025 that you really plan on doing? More events, maybe?
Yeah, hopefully more events. I'm really looking forward to Durban Summer Souk.
Okay.
So after Durban Summer Souk, I'll see what my plans further. Yeah.
Of course, because you're trying out now the frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're introducing a new product. You can see the response to that. And then, I'm also thinking what could be very good is for events, like a little berry chef bar, at weddings.
Yeah.
And that thought has ever...
So I do private events. I did 2 weddings so far.
See?
Yeah, I did 2 weddings and I did a baby shower.
How cool is that? Like,
Yeah.
I could see this totally working. So how does that work if somebody books you for a wedding?
So basically, we give them like a certain price. So they tell me how many cups they want. And then if they want the cart and what they need, and then we do a live station basically.
And
at
you're
the
actually
wedding.
there doing it
Yeah.
for them. Oh,
I'm there
that's
doing them for them.
fantastic. You give an idea of how many people, more or
Yeah.
less. Oh, brilliant. So please do, if people want to follow you guys or reach out to you, how can they contact you or connect with you?
So you can follow me on Instagram, The Berry Chef.
Simple. The Berry Chef on Instagram. Thank you, Amar, so much for talking to us. We wish you all the best with your hifz. How many paras do you have left?
I have 4 paras left.
Oh, mashallah. May Allah make it easy for you. Where are you doing your hifz?
Inshallah. And Chapel Street.
Oh, mashallah. May Allah make it easy. Remember us all in your dua. So if you
Inshallah.
have 4 paras left, I don't know how long that would take you. Maybe. How long do you think that would take you? When are you expecting to finish?
Inshallah before Ramadan.
Oh, mashallah. What a beautiful time. And then you put you on the Taraweeh Musalla. Inshallah. Your Ustad will definitely do that.
Inshallah.
But Jazakallah khair for speaking to us, Aman.
Yeah.
I shall enjoy this, so I don't have to speak and eat at the same time. But thank you so much for speaking to us, and we look forward to seeing you and your frozen yogurt at the souk. Whereabout are you going to be? Do you know your location?
B1, just before you enter the food court.
Before you enter, on the inside?
Inside, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and all the best to you, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Wonderful. On the other side of this, I ran through some of the other social media trends that you can look forward to and follow. That was Amar from The Berry Chef. Every afternoon after 4 o'clock, we're going to be speaking to different food vendors that are going to be at the Souk 2024-2025. We wrap it up with some social media news straight after this.
Across the world on radioalansar.co.za.
Looking to book your next holiday? Make your way to One Stop Travel and Tours. At One Stop Travel, we offer